everyone. Today we'll see standard deviation discrete series calculation. As I told you earlier, standard deviation discrete series we have two methods, actual mean method and assumed mean method. And actual mean method formula is standard deviation summation ftx square by n. Before that we have to calculate arithmetic mean, and the formula is x bar equal to summation fx square by n. Now we'll see actual mean method or direct method. Find out standard deviation coefficient of variation from the following. Here the x values will be given as well as f values will be given. We have to find out arithmetic mean, and arithmetic mean formula is x bar equal to summation fx square by n. Now we have to find out fx. So 12 this is the x values and f values. 12 into 6 you will get 72. 14 into 12 168. 16 into 8 288. 18 into 26 you will get 468. 20 into 16 320. 22 into 10 220. 24 into 8 you will get 192. And total of f value you will get 96, and total of fx you will get 1728. We have to substitute these values, and formula is x bar equal to summation fx by n. So summation fx total 1728 divided by f values, n 96 equal to will get 18. Now we have to find out dx values. Dx equal to x minus x bar. So here we got x bar value is 18 and x value is 12. So 12 minus 18 will get minus 6, and 14 minus 18 will get minus 4, 16 minus 2, 18 minus 18 0, and 20 minus 18 will get plus 2, 22 minus 18 plus 4, and 24 minus 18 will get plus 6. Now we have to find out dx square. So 6 into 6 36, 4 into 4 16, 2 into 2 0, 2 into 2 4, 4 into 4 16, and 6 into 6 you will get 36. Now total of dx square you will get 112. Now ftx square, that is frequency into dx square, you will get ftx square. So frequency is 6 and dx square is 36. So 6 into 36 you will get 216, as well as 12 into 16 you will get 192, and 18 into 4 you will get 72, 26 into 00, 16 into 4 you will get 64, and 10 into dx square, that is 16, you will get 160, and 8 into 36 you will get 288, and total of ftx square you will get 992. We have to apply the formula, and formula for direct method is standard deviation equal to summation ftx square by n. So ftx square is 992 divided by n is number of frequencies. So 96. 992 divided by 96 you will get 10.33, and 10.33 to you will get 3.21. So this is the direct method. We have to find out fx, dx and dx square and fdx square. So now let us move to the actual mean method. Assumed method. So same, x values, f values will be given. We have to find out dx. In assumed mean method, arithmetic mean is not calculated. We have to take any number of items as assumed mean. So here I taken 18. So x minus a. Here the x values minus a. A is 18 assumed mean. 12 minus 18 will get minus 6. 14 minus 18 minus 4, and 16 minus 18 will get minus 2. 18 minus 18 will get 0, and 20 minus 18 plus 2. 22 minus 18 4. 24 minus 18 will get 6, and total of dx will get 0. Now we have to calculate, we have to find out dx square, that is here the dx value we have to find it dx. So 6 into 16 36, 4 into 4 16, 2 into 2 4, 0, 2 2s are 4, 4 4s are 16, 6 6 are 36. Now we have to find out f dx, that is frequency into d values. 6 6 are 36, 12 4s are 48, and 18 2s are 36, 26 into 0 0, 16 into 2 32, 10 into 4 you will get 40, 8 into 6 48, and total of f dx you will get 0. Now we have to find out f dx square. So frequency into dx square you will get f dx square. Frequency is 6 and dx square is 36. 6 into 36 you will get 216. Next one 12. 12 into 16 you will get 192, as well as 18 into 4 you will get 72. So like that you have to calculate this, and total of f dx square is 992. Now we have to apply to the formula. Standard deviation equal to summation f dx square by n minus summation f dx whole square by n. Here the f dx square total is 992. 992 divided by n number of observation, and frequency total you will get 96. 992 divided by 96 minus f dx total is 0. You have to apply here 0 by n, 96 whole square root. 992 divided by 96, 0 divided by 96 whole square, you will get 10.33. 10.33 root you will get 3.21. Also we have to find out coefficient of variance, and the formula is coefficient of variance is standard deviation by x bar into 100. Now standard deviation we get 3.21 divided by x bar. X bar is 18 into 100, you will get 17.83. Now let us move to the continuous series direct method. As I told you earlier, in continuous series, it is same as discrete series, but mid values of the class interval are taken. So in continuous series, mid values will be taken as x values. Now let us see. Compute standard deviation for the following data by taking actual mean, assumed mean, and step deviation method. So in this question we have to follow actual mean method, assumed mean, and step deviation. In earlier class I told you the formulas for actual mean method is standard deviation equal to summation f dx square by n. So we have to apply this formula. So class intervals are given 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, and 60 to 70. And frequency value is 1, 4, 7, 45, 26, 5, 2. So class interval and frequency. As I told you, in continuous series, mid values will be taken. So 0 to 10, middle value is 5. 10 to 20, middle value is 15. And 20 to 30, middle value is 25. And 30 to 40, middle value is 35. 40 to 50, middle value is 45. 50 to 60, middle value is 55 and 65. And also you can calculate through formula, that is 0 plus 10 divided by 2 you will get 5. 10 plus 20 divided by 2 you will get 15. Like that you have to calculate mid values. So now we have to find out arithmetic mean. And formula for arithmetic mean is x bar equal to summation fx by n. Fx total is 3640 by 100. So mid values will be assumed as x values in continuous series. Now we have to find out fx, frequency into mid values. 1 into 5 you will get 5, 4 into 15 60, 17 into 25 425, 45 into 35 1575, 26 into 45 you will get 1170, 5 into 55 275, 2 into 65 you will get 100. Total of fx you will get 3640. 3640 divided by frequency total is 100 divided by 100 you will get 36.4. Now we have to find out dx values. So dx is equal to x minus a. So mid values is assumed as x values. So mid values will be the x values, and x bar is, we have calculated 36.4. So now 5 minus 36.4 you will get minus 31.4. So 15 minus 36.4, you'll get minus 21.4, and 25 minus 36.4, you'll get minus 11.4. Next 35 minus 36.4, you'll get minus 1.4, and 45 minus x bar is 36.4, you'll get 8.6. 55 minus 36.4, you'll get 18.6, as well as 65 minus 36.4, you'll get 28.6. Now we have to find out dx square. So this is the dx value. We have to find out dx square. 31.4 into 31.4, you'll get 985.76. Now 21.4 into 21.4, you'll get 457.86. Like that we have to calculate dx square. Now we have to find out f dx square, that is frequency into dx square. As I told you, mid values will be assumed as x values, so the mid values will be the frequency. 5 into dx square, 985.76. Sorry, frequency into dx square. Here the frequency, mid values will be assumed as x values. Now frequency is 1 into dx square is 985.76. So I will get 985.76. Next 4 into dx square, 457.96. We will get 1831.84. Like that you have to calculate frequency into dx square. You have to multiply frequency and dx square. You will get f dx square. And total of f dx square is 10,404. And we have a formula is standard deviation is equal to summation f dx square by n. And f dx square total is 10,404 divided by n is frequency total 100. You will get 104.04, root you will get 10.2. So this is the continuous series. In continuous series, mid values will be taken as x values. If you have any queries regarding this, you can ask in group. Tomorrow we'll see continuous series, shortcut method and step deviation method. Thank you.